Hello everyone and welcome to episode 22 of Skyrim SE modding. Guess what? The Skyrim script extender 64 has still not been released. The last official statement announced it for mid-March. Well, March is over now and there have been no updates on the situation yet. The only thing we can do is the same thing we have been doing until now. Continue to wait patiently for those people to finish their work. Other than that, this week we have another La Bomba mod again, a really big one, so you may or may not want to get hyped. Intro 1 on screen. We are starting this episode with an interesting mod, which replaces the loading screen. Definitely not something you see every day. Animated loading screen cat by Elsopa. When I found this mod, it actually had only one endorsement on it, so it looks like it flew completely under the radar, at least in the new room part of the Nexus. And here is what it looks like in-game. The cat is running, ladies and gentlemen. And running. And there is an optional file to make it run through the night. Would be cooler, of course, if it would change automatically together with the in-game time, but I guess that would actually require scripts. Also, believe it or not, but this actually reduces loading times. And that's a cat, by the way, not a Khajiit. Okay, we are in Skyrim, so maybe that's actually a cat-Jiit. Okay, there must be a better way to say that. We have seen a lot of different texture mods over the time we spent modding our games, from bright and colorful ones which make individual things stand out, to more darker ones which aim to deliver a more realistic and harmonic look. What you are currently looking at is a mix of noble Skyrim and vivid landscapes, which is a pretty decent combination. It's time, however, for a completely different experience. So, autistic Skyrim, just kidding, it's artistic Skyrim Overhaul, of course, by the ASO team. This is a complete textural overhaul and will change the way your Skyrim looks from the ground up. The whole thing comes in two different flavors, Pixar and Oil. We are currently looking at the Pixar one, and seriously, I don't understand how this is even a mod. I mean, this is what Skyrim looks like on consoles, isn't it? But jokes aside, the aim here is to deliver a cartoonish look, and I think the mod actually succeeds quite well here. Of course, the textures are really simplified. I actually had to equip some vanilla armor so my character wouldn't stick out so much. And I'm pretty sure if you are operating on a wood PC, this one will actually improve your performance. The second flavor is called Oil, and the style it delivers is supposed to resemble an oil painting, I guess. Here the textures are a little bit more defined. I mean, they actually have details here, and the textures look like they have actually been painted, meaning you can see the brush strokes. This flavor is definitely useful if you want to experience the game in a completely different light, or take some unique screenshots. I mean, Skyrim was a work of art all along, but now... No, I'm not going to stick a Squidward nose onto it. Next comes this week's follower mod, and this one is a little bit unusual. Because it's not human. DWARVENCHARIOT Follower, another follower by Rireki, and this time completely without boobs. Now that's refreshing, isn't it? There's no custom voice, obviously, except for those hissing sounds it makes sometimes. Other than that, the chariot is a fully legitimate follower, meaning it will carry your burdens and so on. Also, since it's based on the Dwarven sphere, it also has this cool-looking transformation it does when combat starts or when you draw your weapon. Just look at this guy, he is a total badass. Would be really cool if every time when combat started he would say, "You have 20 seconds to comply." Yes, this modder sure knows how to create epic-looking mechas. And as previously mentioned, the transformation sequence is simply the best. Can't get enough of this. The chariot is also really strong in combat, not impressed by giants or anything. In other words, definitely a cool companion to share your adventures with. Alright people, weapon time! To the forge? Well, let's do this in Riften this time, for a change. Then the forge too. The first weapon is Necross, another sword by Clipsy Moon. Now that's some really interesting design. The sword looks like it might have some kind of mechanism and could maybe transform somehow. Also, I will not pretend to be able to read the runes on the blade. Actually, the dragon language is called Dova Zul. Thuum is just something like the voice. The other weapon is STRIDER'S, aka Aragon's sword, from Lord of the Rings, by D. Magnus, the same modder who brought to us Xonagi no Tsurugi, back in episode 16. By the way, my Lord of the Ringish is not very fluent. Why is Aragorn called Strider sometimes? Is it from the books? Somebody tell me, I'm too lazy to Google it. Just kidding. And also, this weapon comes in one-handed and two-handed, and there are also some nice scabbards. Next, we shall check out a brand new player home. Located east from Ivarstead lies the Fallen Tree Lodge by Nubs. Yes, as you can see, there is indeed a fallen tree nearby. And the player home itself is a series of smaller houses built on different levels around the waterfall. I have to say, this is definitely an incredibly aesthetically pleasing player home. The way the houses are literally hanging down from the edge of the cliffs with realistic looking supports. I mean, I'm not an architect, but this looks really well thought through and believable. Also, all the houses are completely a part of the world cell, meaning there are absolutely no loading doors. Of course, you will find all the crafting stations, mannequins, chests, display cases, in other words, all the usual player home stuff scattered around the place. One really cool thing is, since one of the houses is almost inside the waterfall, you can literally enjoy the cool breeze at this place near the forge. And also, there is the water wheel powering the torches. I don't know, it's powering something. All in all, it's a really beautiful player home, with a really nice view. Okay, I saved the best for last, so to say. Here it is, the big mod I was talking about. Apachii Divine Elegance store by, guess who? Apachii, and also Urshi. Not far from Old Hroldon you will find a new house, which doesn't look any suspicious from the outside. Inside, however, you will find 3 merchants who sell really tons of new items. Well, it's mostly armor and accessories, but seriously, look at this merchant selection for example. Holy shit, seriously, so much stuff to choose from. And there are equally many outfits for males and females. And not just 90% female stuff, how it is the case with such mods sometimes. Also, many outfits are available for both genders, some of which totally caught me off guard. Seriously, what is this? Why is there a male version of Triss outfit? Just look at this. Fabulous! Yes, there are quite many outfits from different Witcher games, among others. Oh, and look here, now I'm cosplaying as Ezio Auditore. No wait, that's just Avalok's outfit. See what I just did there? But yeah, as mentioned earlier, it's just way too much stuff to show in a review. It would really be best to browse the store yourself. And this is it for this week's episode. As always, links to all mods are in the description. Don't forget to enter the modders if you're going to use any of them. And if you enjoyed my video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Skyrim action every week. I thank you all for watching, and don't forget to wear some fabulous outfits. And see you around.